Good day. I am Mrs. Palmer Carroll. I'm so happy to see you. I'll be your visual arts teacher for today. I've been here all morning trying to analyze this painting. I really need your help. I know that you, my young detectives, will help me to solve the message hidden in this artwork today. Before we do that, we're going to review our last week's lesson. First, let us look at the lesson objectives for today. We're going to design and make a name card. We're going to explore in detail 2 steps in art criticism, and we're going to critique an artwork using description and analysis. Now, what is art criticism? I'm going to give you 2 minutes or less to think. What did we say last time? Yes, you are correct. Art criticism is analyzing and evaluating a work of art. Awesome job. Now, how do we view art criticism? Remember what we said last time? We go as a detective. Right. Now, we view art criticism in a business-like way. We look at the era. Remember that we said that era is the time period. And we look at the movement and style. Now, what are the 4 basic steps in art criticism? Now, I'm going to give you a chance to think about that. What did we say last time? When we were playing detective, what did we do the last time? Okay, right, I'm hearing it. Very good. We describe, we analyze, we interpret, and we evaluate. Awesome job. Awesome, awesome job. All right, you're getting the hang of this. Now, I want to know if you got a chance to make your very own magnifying glass. Remember last time that was your assignment, to make your very own magnifying glass. This is my magnifying glass that I made, and you were tasked to try at home, with the help of an adult, of course, to make your very own magnifying glass. Now, you were supposed to use your magnifying glass, find an artwork at home, or a picture from a book, and find the hidden message that is in the artwork. I hope you did. I want you to tell me all you found out about making your magnifying glass and decoding an artwork, all right? Now, I'll listen all of it near to the end of the lesson. Now, in the course of your daily life, you are most likely to provide others with general information, about yourself, your name, where you live, the school that you attend, your address, right? When critiquing an art piece, you'll be looking for the same type of information about the artist. What is the name of the art piece? What is the name of the artist? What country was he or she from? What medium did the artist use, such as paint, clay, and other types of material? Now, before you do all that today, we are going to have some fun. We are going to make a name card, all right? So I'm going to show you the materials that you will need for your name card. Follow me. Items for your name card. First, you're going to need paper. Here we have our paper. And we're going to need a pencil. You're going to need crayon, and it don't have to be this brand. Any crayon will work. And if you want to use paint, then you can use your very own paint that you have. And if you're going to use paint, you will need a paintbrush. Now you're going to need glue. And we're definitely going to need ruler, right? So we'll do a little bit of maths today. And of course, you're going to need a picture of yourself. I have a little one. Or you can draw a picture of yourself. And of course, we are going to need newspaper. And you will need scissors. And remember to ask an adult for help when you're using sharp instruments. So I'm going to walk you through how to make your very own identification card. Okay, so we're really doing hard work today as detectives. So we're going to zoom in a little closer, and as detectives, we are going to make our very own identification card. So come with me. So you're going to need a paper that is 4 inches by 8 inches. Let us measure. So we're going to use our trusty ruler. Okay, and we're measuring. Okay, so we're measuring 8 inches right there. And we need to make sure that the line is parallel to the edge. So I'm going to measure again another 8 inches here and out just a little bit more and measure another 8 inches. Okay? Now, we're going to go across. Remember it said it was 4 by 8. And we're going to make sure that we have 4 inches. Awesome job, awesome. You're getting the hang of this. Now, remember we're going to do it in the middle again so that we don't miss and so that we get it perfect. 8 by 4. And way to go, my young detectives, way to go. All right, so we're going to make sure that we measure up right now. Remember that we say it should be parallel. All right, very good. That measure 8. That measure 4, sorry. And the length is 8 inches. So, can anybody tell me what shape we have? Awesome job. We have a rectangle, all right? And we know that a rectangle is a geometric shape. So we are going to cut. Now remember to always ask an adult for help when we're using sharp instruments. But I'm sure you'll be able to manage this on your own. Awesome job, my young detectives, awesome job. We have a perfect rectangle. Ready? Okay, the next step, you are going to color your background. Now remember, you have a choice of crayon. And you can choose your favorite color. I like the primary colors. And can anybody tell me the primary colors? I'm listening. The primary colors. I know you know this. They are red, yellow, and blue. Awesome. Very good job. Now we can use crayon or we can use paint. I like to wash. I like to paint. So I'm going to wash my background. But before we do this, we need to prepare our work area. Now you can't mess up mommy table at home. So if you have any newspaper or any old paper, then you put it on the surface. You put your name card, your identification card on, right? So I'm going to get a little water. And of course, this water is to wash out my brush. And I'm going to just squeeze. If you don't have a palette, then you can use a piece of paper, a cup. Well, not mommy's cup at home, of course. A disposable cup. And now I'm going to just do a little wash for my identification card. Now, we want the background to be light, okay? So here we go. Awesome, awesome job. So you see what would happen to mommy table there if we didn't protect the surface, okay? Now for this, you don't need a lot of paint. And what color is this again? I know you know. You're my young detectives, of course. This is the color blue. And blue, we say, is a primary color. Awesome. So I'm going to leave this to dry for a bit. So what we're going to do in the meanwhile is to look in the newspaper for words, 2 words probably, that describe your character and your physical feature. So if you don't have newspaper at home, any old magazine will work, all right? Or if not, then you can write the words yourself, okay? You have the option of doing that. So I'm going to look for a word that describes my character and my physical feature, okay? Oh, awesome. I see quiet. So I'm going to do that. I'm a quiet person. Remember, if you have problem using a scissors or any other sharp instrument, is to ask an adult or an older sibling or relative or friend at home for help. Okay, that's 1 word down. All right, not sure if I can find any more in the newspaper. So what I might have to do is to write the other one, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do now is to show you some examples of words that you can use to describe your physical features and your character. So we're going to identify at least 2 words that describe your appearance. So you can be pretty, like your detective, or you can be handsome, right? Or you can be beautiful. Some persons might say they're cute, all right? Now, so we're going to look at a few words that describe your character. You can say you're kind, you're helpful, all right? I have quiet right there. You can be funny, right? So those are a few. And as you can see, I have few on the screen that you can see. So you can choose from there to put on your very own identification card. My identification card is dry, so I'm going to go right ahead. So I'm going to take a picture of myself. I'm going to get glue. So I'm going to add my image to my identification card, and I'm going to use stick glue instead of liquid glue. So I'm going to add a little bit of stick glue. And remember, this is just a fun activity that you can do, right? And you will find out that the artist also have to have this on his paintings, his or her painting. Now, I'm going to get my marker or my pencil, and I'm going to write my name on my identification card. So I'm going to write my name on my identification card in nice bold letters. So my name is Loneen, L-O-A-N-E-E-N. There we go. And I know, my young detectives, that your identification card look way better than mine. Now we're going to paste two adjectives about your character. So I'm quiet, so I'm going to use my stick glue. And we can just put it down anyhow you want. And this is another word I found in the newspaper, and I'm going to put that I'm healthy, okay? Yeah. Now, since I can't find any word to describe my physical feature, then what I'm going to do is to write one. Okay? So, what do you think that I should write? Let me see. Should I write that I'm cute? Do you think so? All right, don't answer. All right, or do you think I should write I am pretty? Well, it's the same. Or tell me one. I'm waiting on you. Tell me one that you think I should write. So I'm going to write one word. And the one word that I choose that I'm going to write is cute. Why? Because you have to feel good about yourself. Okay? Here we go. Awesome. So on the back of my identification card, I'm going to write one sentence about myself. Seeing that I like to paint, I am going to write that I like to paint. Now I start my sentence with a capital letter and I end with a full stop. A simple sentence. There we go. All right. Now, awesome job. Your identification card is complete. Now, we're going to look on the artist identification card. All right. Come on over with me. So, I had fun making my very own identification card. I hope that you did too. Now, we're going to start by critiquing the work that I had this morning that was giving me so much trouble. Now remember, I need your help to critique this painting and to find the hidden message that is in the painting. Let's take a break. When we come back, we are going to describe and analyze the artist's work.